Hello friends, and welcome back to Golden Garden Wisdom, where we help you grow a garden you truly love. Let me tell you a little secret. If you plant the right perennials at this time of year, your garden will be unrecognizable in the best way by spring. Bursting with color, lush textures, and non-stop blooms that will have the whole neighborhood asking how you did it. So stay with me as I reveal 15 powerhouse plants that will upgrade your garden through fall, winter, and straight into next spring. And if you know someone who loves gardening just as much as you do, share this video with them. Don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button because the tips we share here actually work. Now, why is planting now such a game changer? When fall sets in, especially in southern climates, your garden gets the perfect growing conditions. Cooler temperatures mean less heat stress. More reliable rainfall means less early morning watering. Garden centers are fully stocked with fresh autumn plants. And best of all, so many perennials stay beautiful through winter. Your garden doesn't have to go dull and brown, not anymore. So let's dive in. Perennial Hunter 1, ColourPop Pickables Dianthus, fragrant pink dianthus variety. We're starting with pure joy. These stunning hot pink blooms smell absolutely delightful and are a magnet for hummingbirds and late-season butterflies. They even make great cut flowers, and the petals have a delicate lavender halo in the center that gives a two-tone shimmer. Even when it's not in flower, you still get beauty. The soft blue-green foliage stays attractive all year long. That's evergreen foliage working its magic. Bloom cycle, spring nor summer nor fall. Growing conditions, full sun to partial shade. Rich, well-draining soil. Slightly acidic to slightly alkaline. Hardiness, zones 5 to 10. If your spring garden looks empty, this is your fix. Tell me in the comments which perennial excites you the most so far. Perennial 2, Real Glory Leucanthemum, a modern Shasta daisy that actually delivers. This is the next evolution of the beloved daisy, but with more petals, stronger stems, and cleaner disease-resistant growth. The layered white blooms with bright yellow centers almost look like sea anemones, elegant and vibrant. You don't just get one or two flowers, you get clusters that keep blooming through summer and well into fall if you deadhead spent blossoms. Perfect as cut flowers. They can last up to 2 weeks in a vase. Growing conditions, full sun to light shade, average well-drained soil, acidic to neutral pH, hardiness, zones 5 to 9. You'll definitely be asked where you found such standout daisies. Perennial 3, Color Guard Yucca, the striking architectural foliage plant. This is a true garden workhorse. Its long sword-shaped leaves show a golden stripe down the center, like nature painted them with sunshine. And here's the magic. In winter, those leaves transform with warm coral pink highlights, bringing unexpected color to cold season landscapes. This American native plant does not quit. It resists deer, rabbits, drought, poor soil, salty air, and heat. Growing conditions, full sun to partial shade, dry to medium, well-drained soil. Slightly acidic soils are ideal. Hardiness, zones 5 to 9. If you want something bold, beautiful, and almost effortless, this is it. Make sure you subscribe. More garden-changing plants are coming next. Perennial 4, Pumpkin Spice Horchurella, perfect fall foliage plus evergreen interest. October is the perfect planting month for this one. Its bronze-red leaves with deep maroon centers give your garden instant autumn richness and elegance. If your winters are mild, these leaves stay evergreen, giving year-round texture and warmth. Light pink to white airy flowers appear in late spring and attract pollinators. It also handles heat and humidity extremely well. Growing conditions, full sun to partial shade, moist, fertile, well-drained soil, acidic to neutral hardiness, zones 4 to 9. It looks amazing in both garden beds and stylish patio containers. Comment below, what colors make you happiest in your fall garden? Perennial 5, Smooth Aster, Symphyotrichum live, a native plant butterflies can't resist. When fall arrives, this native absolutely explodes with purple blooms, a true feast for butterflies. It supports pollinators in 3 ways: nectar for butterflies, specialized food for native bees, seeds for songbirds in winter. Mix it with goldenrod or perennial sunflowers for an instant natural-style fall display. Growing conditions, full sun to light shade, dry to medium soil, slightly acidic to slightly alkaline. Hardiness, zones 3 evged. Tough, gorgeous, and wildlife-friendly. A great choice for northern climates too. Share this with anyone who thinks goldenrod causes their allergies. It's usually not the culprit. Perennial 6, Goldenrod. Nothing says fall quite like goldenrod. Salatigo species and their many varieties produce sweeping plumes of bright yellow flowers, the perfect partner to those fiery autumn leaves. Each bloom is tiny, but together they pack a big visual punch. Even better, these flowers are a top-tier nectar source for butterflies, bees, and beneficial insects. Your garden becomes a 5-star buffet for pollinators. Fun fact, there are over 100 native goldenrod species across North America, meaning there's one that will thrive right where you live. And let's address the rumor. Goldenrod does not cause seasonal allergies. Ragweed is the real villain. Goldenrod is completely innocent. Growing conditions, full sun, average well-drained soil, tolerates dry or moist conditions, slightly acidic to neutral pH, hardiness, zones 2 tough, stunning, and proudly native. What's not to love? Share this with someone who always blamed goldenrod for their sneezing. Perennial 7. Winter aconite, the surprising winter bloomer that flowers even in snow. Here's a plant many gardeners have never heard of, but should. Winter aconite, Eranthus hymalis, blooms at the end of winter when your garden feels sleepy and dull. Its sunny yellow cup-shaped flowers sit atop delicate green ruffles, a cheerful sign that spring is on the way. They show up just when we're tired of cold, gray days and desperately craving color. These grow from tubers, just like spring bulbs, and they tuck themselves away by late spring. No crowding in summer landscapes. Bonus, they can grow beneath black walnut trees, a rare and powerful trait. Growing conditions: full sun to partial shade, moist, rich, well-drained soil, neutral to alkaline soil. Hardiness, zones 3-7. Don't let another winter go by without color. Make sure you're subscribed. More winter gardening tips are coming. Perennial 8. Autumn sage, Salvia gregii, the Texas native that handles anything. Autumn sage is a native hero of Texas and Mexico, built to survive scorching heat and long droughts. While it blooms all season, fall is when it shines brightest. When other plants are slowing down, this one turns up the color. The wild form is typically red, but cultivated varieties come in an exciting rainbow: yellow, orange, fuchsia, purple, magenta, burgundy, white. Pick the mood for your garden. It adapts well to different soils and continues flowering even in tough conditions. Growing conditions: full sun to partial shade, dry to medium soil with good drainage, neutral to slightly alkaline pH. Hardiness, zones 6-9, reliable, vibrant, and resilient. Your fall garden will adore this plant. Comment below. What color autumn sage are you planting this year? Perennial 9. Hellebores, the shade garden's winter crown jewel. Hellebores are truly the royalty of winter flowers: evergreen leaves, elegant form, and blooms when few other plants dare to flower. These thrive in shade, making them perfect for those spots where nothing else seems happy. Their glossy, deeply cut foliage stays lush all year and forms neat ground-covering mounds. Best of all, they bloom in late winter to early spring with colors like pink, white, mauve, and purple. They bring hope and beauty when we need it most. Growing conditions: partial to full shade with a touch of filtered light, rich, medium, well-drained soil, slightly acidic to alkaline. Hardiness, zones 3-9. If you have a gloomy corner in the yard, hellebores will transform it into a winter oasis. Share this with someone who wishes their shade garden looked alive in winter. Perennial 10. Little bluestem, the ornamental grass that shifts colors with the seasons. Little bluestem, Schizocarium scoparium, brings texture, motion, and four-season interest to any garden. This North American native naturally thrives in prairies, rocky slopes, and open fields, meaning it doesn't fuss about soil type. Its soft blue-green blades look lovely all summer, and then fall arrives, and the magic begins. The foliage transforms into glowing oranges and deep burgundy shades, while purple-bronze seed heads stand tall, offering beauty through winter. Growing conditions: full sun, dry to medium, well-drained soil, tolerates acidic to alkaline soils. Hardiness, zones 3-9. This grass adds depth and movement to landscapes, especially when winter frost sparkles on the seed heads. Like and subscribe to Golden Garden Wisdom for more underrated gems. Perennial 11. Hardy garden mums, the true perennial chrysanthemums that come back every year. Chrysanthemums are icons of fall, but many store-bought mums are bred for short-term decor, not long-term success. The reliable winter hardy types belong to the Rubellum group, also called old-fashioned mums. These are the mums that return each year with stronger branching and loads of blooms. Tip for fuller plants: pinch back the stems in spring to encourage lush growth and more flower buds. Growing conditions: full sun to light shade, rich, medium, well-drained soil, slightly acidic to neutral pH. Hardiness, zones 4-8. If mums have failed for you before, switch to the Rubellum group. Your autumn display will finally behave like a perennial. Share this with someone who loves mums but has given up on them. Perennial 12. Toad lily, the jewel-toned treasure for shady gardens. Toad lily, Tricertus hirta, might not look like much in the nursery, but once planted, it transforms into a show-stopping beauty. Its speckled flowers look like orchids, tiny works of art with purple spots on lavender or creamy white petals. They bloom late summer into fall, lighting up shady corners when other plants are finished. Long arching stems give it the elegance of Solomon's seal. Deer may nibble, but the plants bounce right back. Growing conditions: partial to full shade, moist, rich, well-drained soil, acidic to neutral pH. Hardiness, zones 4-8. If you want a plant that surprises visitors, this is the one not to overlook. Don't skip the toad lilies. Perennial Sumper 13. Daylilies, the reliable workhorse of every perennial garden. Daylilies are beloved for a reason. They thrive almost anywhere, bloom generously, and require minimal care. Although commonly sold in spring, fall is the best time to plant. The cool weather encourages root growth before blooming season arrives, leading to better flowers next year. Bare root plants from trusted growers are perfect for fall, and often establish faster than potted ones. Growing conditions: full sun to part shade, average well-drained soil, slightly acidic to neutral pH. Hardiness, zones 3-9.
These plants are the backbone of a truly dependable garden. Subscribe to Golden Garden Wisdom for more tried and true favorites. Perennial Number 13, Japanese anemone. The elegant windflower for late-season grace. Japanese anemones, Anemone trix hybrida, bring movement and romance to the late summer and autumn landscape. Their wide, delicate blooms sway on tall stems, giving them the nickname windflowers. Below, lush mounds of foliage remain semi-evergreen in mild climates and create a polished look. Growing conditions: partial shade with dappled sunlight, moist, fertile, well-drained soil, slightly acidic to mildly alkaline. Hardiness: zones 4 to 8. These are the plants people always notice, and then ask where you bought them. Tell us in the comments if Japanese anemones are going into your fall garden. Perennial 15, Eastern camas, a beautiful native spring bulb worth planting. Fall is the perfect moment for southern gardeners to plant bulbs, and Eastern camas, Camassia psilodes, deserves the spotlight. While many popular bulbs come from Europe and Asia, this one is native and authentically local. It produces tall, elegant spikes with up to 20 starry blooms, pale blue, soft pink, or clean white, opening from bottom to top. Western camas species are bolder in color, but the eastern type brings a charming natural feel to native landscapes. Growing conditions: full sun to part shade, moist, rich, well-drained soil, acidic to neutral pH. Hardiness: zones 4 to 8. Planting natives helps wildlife and creates gardens rooted in regional heritage. A perfect way to celebrate nature where you live. Getting started with autumn planting. Right now, this very moment is the ideal planting window. Why? Cooler weather reduces stress. Soil stays moist thanks to fall rains. Garden centers are still fully stocked. Choose the plants that inspire you. Love bold color? Goldenrod plus Heuchera pumpkin spice. Want to support wildlife? Smooth aster plus autumn sage. Need year-round appeal? Yucca color guard plus hellebores. These aren't plants for just one season. They're long-term investments in beauty, wildlife, and your own happiness. A final word from Sam. Autumn is when smart gardeners create the gardens of their dreams. The temperature is right, the selection is amazing. The results next year? Transformational. So pick a few new perennials, plant them with confidence, watch them take hold, and when spring arrives, your garden will thank you with color and life. Thank you for watching Golden Garden Wisdom. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share with a gardening friend, comment below, which perennials are you planting this fall? We can't wait to hear about your garden. See you next time on Golden Garden Wisdom, Nan.